Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here coming to you from Claremont, Florida. I am still here, but I did move. So I managed to get hold. I was on hold for over an hour before they said that holding time is longer than 10 minutes. It was just over an hour before I finally got through to somebody. But I finally got through, and they extended my stay here at the campground where I am. So the campground that I'm at is still the Clearbrook Golf and RV Resort. So I'm still here, but I did move campsites. I've actually moved 2 along from where I was. And the cool part is this site is way more level than the one I was on before. The one I was on before, the sand underneath was underneath the RV was sinking with the weight of the RV. And it got to the point where I had to switch my bed around, so my head was at the foot of the bed and my feet were at the head of the bed because all the blood was running to my head. So now I'm back on level ground. I can actually flip my bed back around again and sleep properly. So it's going to be interesting to see how Zeffie gets with that change, because last night was her second night not sleeping in the crate. Again, I left the door open for her. I said, it's up to you what you want to do. And she came in and she curled up down the bottom end of the bed there and basically stayed there for the whole night. And when she did stretch out, she stretched out along the length of the bed rather than the width of the bed. So she stayed on her side, I stayed on my side. We were all good and had a really good night's sleep. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight when she doesn't have that corner to snuggle up in like she did, because she was snuggled up against the headboard, and I had one of my body pillows up against because there's a couple of shelves on either side of the bed, so I had the body pillow up against that, so it gave us something to snuggle up there. But tonight she won't have that, so it'll be interesting to see what she does tonight. First of all, when she got on the bed, she comes and lays on top of me and tries to snuggle between me and the body pillow I'm sleeping on, because I was sideways and on my side, and I'm sort of like, yeah, no, this is not going to work. So it was nice that she wanted to be close and she wanted to snuggle, and so we snuggled for a little bit, but I said, but no, we are not sleeping this way. This is way too hot. So yeah, so much happier on the side. I'm now in the trees. Should have seen my backing job today. It was awesome because I'm moving only 2 up. I was like, okay. And I was looking at it because out here, there's an island in the middle of the road which has trees growing out of it. And I'm like, I can't drive up the street and then back in. So what I did is that there was a stop sign like right in front of my last site. So I drove out around the stop sign and then I backed up the street and backed into the parking space. Awesome. And then I got out, checked to see if I was okay, and I was way too straight, and I figured if I go on a little bit of an angle, because usually when you're on an RV site, you like to be on a bit of an angle so you can just drive, so it's easier to drive out. And so I did that, and it's sitting much level. I did an awesome backing job again, even if I say so myself. I was the only one that did which is it. So how did your challenge go from yesterday of watching no news for 24 hours? Who did it? I can say I did. I did not watch any news for 24 hours. I stayed away from news, although people kept posting stuff on Facebook, and I was just like, yep, not reading that, scroll past that. So anything news related, I would just scroll past. But yeah, I managed to stay away from news. I don't watch the news anyway, so it was easy for me. So how did you do with staying away from the news? That was your challenge for yesterday. How did you do? And how about your happy journal? Did you start a happy journal? Look, I even wore my happy shirt today. Been walking around the campsite with that on because we had to, when I took Zeffie up for her, hello, and she wants to get behind me into the corner. Go on, there you go. She's very particular about where she sits. It always has to be on the scene. You can say hello to everybody now. You're really enthralled with everybody, aren't you? Yes, she was just asleep in her crate, and she had the bar like across her eyes here. How is that even comfortable? Yay, Mary! No news for you either. Excellent. Well done. Hope you feel better today because you didn't have to listen to the news. It plays a heck of a lot on the psyche when you're hearing news all the time. You start worrying about things that you've never worried about before, and all you really got to do is just worry about your little world and the bits around you to make sure that you stay safe. But we were out walking around the campground today. I will tell you, there's the average age in this campground is probably around 70. They're all out. Every day you go out, when I go to take Zeffie for a walk, they're all out in their little golf cart, zipping around, going out on the golf course, playing golf, staying active. The only thing they can't do is that they can't have gatherings of 10 or more people in the campground because that's the restrictions that have been put on. but everybody's out and about talking to people as they're walking. They will stand a little further apart than what they normally would. I've seen people conversing across a road as they're walking. But yeah, people are still talking to each other. They're out there on the golf course playing. The golf carts, I tell you, those 70-year-olds can speed in those things. Damn. You got to watch out for the 70-year-olds in the golf carts. They zoom around this place. It's a 10-mile speed limit. I don't know how fast golf carts go, but it feels like they're going way faster than that. So today's been busy with, what do? We moved, got resettled, and then what did we do? What did we do after that, Zeph? She's just like, I'm going back to sleep right now because she knows she gets to go for a walk after this. So I did that. What did I do today? I know I did remember to eat. Oh, I did some work today. I was working on my banner season stuff today, and I'm sending out cards and gifts to people to make their days a little brighter. People are, what are you doing to stay in contact with your clients? You should be, clients are going through this just as you are. Your business may be affected, but here's the thing. The way you treat your clients during this whole lockdown thing that everybody seems to be in, is going to reflect on your business at the end of the lockdown. So if you are ignoring your clients during this time, are they going to want to come and do business with you at the end of this? Think about that. If you are engaging your clients during this time, if you are, even if it's just sending them a greeting card to say, hi, how are you? Picking up the phone, saying, just calling to check on you, see how you're doing. Doesn't have to be a business thing. It is just purely, hi, how are you? How are things going? Just a check-in call. It could be sending them a text message, a Facebook message, send them a card in the mail, send them an email. I'm taking this time now to, I somehow seem to have gathered a lot of magazines and I don't have the space for them. So I'm going to be going through, so tomorrow on my list for tomorrow is to go through magazines and rip out articles and put them into envelopes, stick a stamp on it and send them to people. That's my job for tomorrow. So next week they'll all be getting, people will be getting magazines articles from me. Hey, saw this, thought of you. And they'll be related to stuff that they like and enjoy and that sort of thing. But just something to let people know that you're there, that you care about them. Because when all of this is over and businesses start revving back up again, who are those people going to remember the most? The businesses that ignored them, or the people from the businesses that took the time to give them a call, send them a card, send them an article, just to stay in contact with them during this time, just to say, hi, how are you? Who are they going to remember? Think about that. So your challenge, you got 2 challenges for today. So one challenge is to reach out to your clients and just say, hi, how are you? It could be a text message. It could be a Facebook message. It could be pick up the phone and call them. It could be sending them an email. It could be sending them a greeting card. Throw some brownies in there with them or some caramels or something. Just something to brighten their day. And then the other challenge, just do that and see what response you get back. Because people these days, we're in this, what are they? Sorry, I haven't taken my allergy meds today. Hang on, we've got to lean forward because puppy wants to get off. Wait, safe. What was I talking about? Clients, yes, clients. Sorry, get distracted when the dog moves. She likes to do strange things. I don't know. There she goes. I can get comfy again. So check in with your clients, see how they're doing, because they're going, people are isolated right now. Some people are in places by themselves and they're extroverts. And extroverts are people who like to be around people. Can you imagine? I mean, us introverts who like to be by ourselves to recharge our batteries, we're like, yes. We got the stuff. The poor extroverts are like, oh, I need people, and they're trying to figure out how can I go and gather with people when I'm isolated. So think about the needs of the clients and stuff too. What are they doing? They need that contact with people in some way or some form. So think about what things your clients are in. Okay, so that's challenge number 1, is to start contacting your client. Look at your client database and start contacting them. Even if you have no business on the books from them, if they've booked with you in the last 3 years, go connect with them. You never know. Okay, so challenge number 2 This is going to be a fun one. Challenge number 2, standard deck of cards. That's a deck, not a dick. Just for those that hear it. Okay, pack of cards. All right, so what your challenge is for tomorrow is, as a break to have some fun, is what I want you to do is to take your pack of cards and I want you to build a house of cards and see how big you can make the house of cards before the kids, challenge the kids. If you've got kids at home, challenge them. Teach them how to make a house out of cards and post your pictures on my Facebook page. I will set up a post in the morning and just post your things in the comments. So I'm going to I'll probably put it up tonight. Just go in there and make up a house of cards. Post your creations on my Facebook page, and let's just have some fun with it. Challenge your friends. Actually, that's a good one. I'll go put the challenge. I'll put the challenge there after I get off the live to I'm going to do a house of cards challenge. Who can be the most creative with just a pack of cards? No paper clips, no staples, no tapes, no nothing. Cards only. So 52 cards. Did I take the joker? I think I just took the jokers out. Yeah. So who can make the most elaborate looking house of cards with just 52 playing cards? Let's see the architects, your architectural abilities with that, to make a house of cards with 52 playing cards only. No tape, no paper clips, no bulldog clips, no butterfly clips, no staples, no glue, just you and a pack of cards. Now, I will tell you this, because we do have slippery surfaces around, I have this stuff here that I use as placemats. You buy them in rolls, and it's that non-stick, non-slippy stuff that you put in, that you line shelves with. These make great placemats. So, and they've got little groovy thingies in them too. I don't know if you can see that texture very well on there. If you have slippery surfaces like I do, you can put this down to help the cards stand that way, but that's the only help you can have, is by using a placemat, like a non-slip rubber mat, that you can put the cards on to help give you that foundation, and then you've got to build it from there. So that is your challenge. So 2 challenges. Challenge number 1, contact your clients. See how they're doing. Check in with them. Are they okay? How are they enjoying their forced vacation? And then the other one is to take a standard pack of cards, 52 playing cards only, and build your house of cards. And let's see how creative people can be with that challenge. So that's it from me. Did I have any questions? I'm trying to think if somebody sent me. No, I didn't have any questions. If you want to ask questions about RV life, what's it like to live in an RV full time? Just private message me with those questions. Happy to answer them if I can. If I don't know the answers, I will research, because then I learn something new too, and I love doing that. And that's on my agenda tomorrow, is to go learn something new. So I have classes lined up for tomorrow as well. So make the most of this time. If you can't be at work working, find stuff to do. Go out. There's lots of online classes that you can. Got a dog here on my eyelash. Sorry. Okay, we're good now. I can hear all these people go, "Oh, you shouldn't be touching your face." Sorry, I touch my face and my hair all the time. Not happening. There's just me and the dog. Fate and Sarah, say hello. Hello, Fate and Sarah. Hope you girls are doing well and not driving mum too crazy. Let's see. So if you have questions about RV life, want to know what it's like living in an RV, how do I do everyday things, like, we talked about laundry the other day. We talked about what happens if I have to take Zeph. What do I do about taking Zeffie to the vet? We've talked about that. What other questions do you have about living in an RV full time, or even just part time? Some people will get into an RV for 6 months and then go back. The snowbirds will come down to the southern states for 6 months and then head back up, and they'll live in the RV while they're down here. They actually may store the RV down here and just fly down or drive down. So yes, if you have questions about living in an RV, feel free to private message me those questions. And if I don't know the answer, I will find out, because then it could be something that I'm learning too. Go, make this time productive. Make this a productive time. People say, oh, some people are binge watching TV and that's their thing, whatever. I'm taking the opportunity to stay in contact with my clients, to learn new skills. Looking at a reinvention coming up. So there's more of that, more details to come later once all details have been finalized. So I'm working on that. Go out, get fresh air and exercise. If you have a dog, go for a walk with the dog. I have to go out every day, 2 or 3 times a day to walk the dog. That's exercise. So that's one form of exercise that we can do when we're in an RV. There are other forms. So if you'd like to know, we will do that on another Facebook, another live. Let's see, what else can you do during this time? Connect with family and friends. Take the time to, if you're got kids that are now home with you, take the time to reconnect with your kids. You probably only see them at meal times during the week and everything else. Now you're stuck in the house 24/7. Play some board games, create things, make forts. Check out the boredom busting video I did on the 13th, which was, Friday, that I did on Friday. Do stuff to help boost your immune system. Get out, take the exercise is good for the immune system. Laughter is awesome for the immune system. Did anybody come up with any? I posted a thing about comedy videos and I had, I think, 2 or 3 responses. I need more funny videos because I have a whole slew of them. Somebody put Blazing Saddles, which is one of my all-time favorites. I watched that movie not long ago, so won't be watching that one again soon. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Princess Bride's another good one. I'm trying to think what other ones I have. I have a whole bunch. I got Liar Liar. That's funny. Jim Carrey's awesome in that. The Mask, I have that one too. Trying to think what other DVDs I have. I'll have to go and think about that. So take the time to improve yourself. Do some self-improvement. Take up a new hobby. There's plenty of them out there. There's plenty of online courses that you can do to increase your knowledge, be it on a career that you currently have or a hobby that you're passionate about that you want to spend time with. There's one. Spend time on your favorite hobby. That could be fun. So your challenges for today are connect with your clients. Just give them a call, text message, a Facebook message, send them a greeting card, send them an article. Let's say pick up the phone and talk to them and just say, hi, how are you? How are things going? Just checking in on them. And the other one is to take a pack of cards, 52 cards only. That's all you're allowed to use. And you can use a rubber mat to hold it. Hang on, that's my journal. And you can use a rubber placemat to hold the card to use so they don't go slipping and sliding on surfaces. And post the pictures of your elaborate house of cards made with 52 cards only, 52 playing cards only, and post them on my page. I will put the post up there for you to put them in so we can get all the pictures in the comments. I want to see how creative you are with cards. How creative is your house of cards? Let's see how creative people can be with a pack with 52 playing cards, a placemat. Let the imagination run wild. Okay, that's it from me. I got to go walk a pup. You ready for your walk, Zeph? Last night I asked her this. She pulled like 6 toys out of her box, played with 3 of them. And then when I asked her again, she decided it was time to go eat her dinner. And then when I asked her again, she went and got a chew stick and chewed on it. And then she finally looked at me and went, oh, I'm ready to go now. It took us like 15 minutes to get out the door. But tonight we're going to be a little quicker. Anyway, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. We will catch you guys tomorrow live from here in Clermont, Florida, where we are until Monday next week. And then we are going to start tripping around Florida at that point. I may even get to a grocery store this week. I have a thing with crowds. I don't like crowds. Which is probably why I haven't gone. But I still have plenty of tuna, plenty of eggs. I've got some frozen salmon, some frozen chicken, my Instapot. I've got plenty of gas in the propane for the gas cooker. We're in good shape. And I have plenty of protein powder to make protein shakes too. So we're in excellent shape. And I got lots of coconut water to go with my protein powder. So we are even in better than excellent shape. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you all tomorrow. Hei konera. Right.